So excited that I found this because I'm getting ready to watch the series.
When menopause hits, I probably won't get these. Hi internet friends, I am kicking off the vlog with a quick little trip to Hollywood Studios. They are doing some annual pass holder desserts like throughout the parks, and there's a sundae that looks amazing. I'm gonna go over there and get myself a sundae. And we're also just gonna go there for the vibes, you know? Walk around, see some vibes. Got some big plans for the week. Definitely getting some thrifting in, getting some Disney in. I'm also for sure bringing the umbrella because I'm almost positive it's gonna at least sprinkle. Probably getting that in. Hopefully not a heavy downpour like the last time.
That is Gertie the dinosaur, and I will never understand why she is only open serving ice cream until 5 o'clock. It never makes any sense. Normally this whole area is really crowded with people taking photos, but it's not that busy today. I love seeing Disney bounding like that. Like that is top tier level Disney bound. This is giving me a little bit of Chloe vibes, so I think I'm actually gonna try this for myself. She's cute. I'm so excited that I found this because I'm getting ready to watch the series, My Lady Jane, on Amazon, and this I think is a different retelling, so I think this one's Jane Eyre, but either way, oh no! But either way, I am so excited for that.
Good morning. I am doing a quick get ready. I'm going to get my hair done today, but it's just a gloss, which I find very interesting. Does anybody else get their hair glossed in between appointments? This is the first time I've ever had a hairstylist do this. It's a really fancy salon, so I'm all about it. I guess I've just not accustomed to going to get my hair glossed. When I lived in Los Angeles, a really good friend of mine used to do my hair, and she would do it at my apartment, which was so nice. I miss that so much, like not having to drive anywhere to go get my hair done. Yeah, because we would do it at my apartment, like I would just call her randomly and be like, hey man, you got anything available? And we never planned anything otherwise. So I'm so used to just functioning that way that now whenever they're like, okay, let's get you in for a gloss, I'm like, wait, what is that? What's going on? So yeah, curious. Anybody else gloss their hair? Apologies if I sound extra stuffy today. I am coming down off of a migraine bender and I am hopped up on medication currently. The best way that I can think to explain like my migraine medication is if I take multiples. I can take one pill and sometimes it'll cure my migraine. Other times I have to take 2 doses and they're spread out amongst like a 4-hour time period. And if I take 2, I know I am in for the best way that I can think to describe it is just like walking through molasses. I feel like everything slows down and I just am like moving through molasses. That's all I can think to describe how I function when I am on that many pills. That has been the majority of my adult life in my 30s. Sometimes, you know, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it makes me a little sad. I don't want to be like too Debbie Downer, but like so many people have talked about how much they enjoyed their 30s. Like 30s was the best time for them, and you know, they really started to feel empowered and, you know, all that kind of stuff. And I think in some ways I've felt that, but most of it's just been a haze of migraines. Like that's really That's really what my 30s has been. And it sucks. It really sucks. I try not to get down on it too much, but I never ever thought that I would be so excited for menopause. But I get the feeling when menopause hits, I probably won't get these extreme of migraines. And that would just be fantastic. Like, what can I do to get rid of these things? That's what I want to know. Anyways, that's enough Debbie Downer for this vlog. Today, though, we are gonna go get my hair done, and then we are gonna go to the thrift store. I haven't been to this thrift in about a week, so I'm excited that I let it kind of chill out a little bit and build up. Do you ever notice that sometimes? Like, sometimes thrift stores can hit a little different. I feel like there are some thrift stores that you almost have to let it build. And then there's other thrift stores where if you don't go on a regular basis, you're not gonna get the good stuff. And I think that is all part of the fun of thrifting, is figuring out which store is which. They say you're supposed to have your makeup done whenever you go get your hair done, because otherwise, when you see your hair for the first time, it kind of throws you off a little bit until you like get properly ready. So I always like to have a good face of makeup on, even though it gets ruined like halfway through when they wash your hair. This is about as alive as I think I'm gonna get today. Hopefully the molasses wears off and we can get some good thrifting in, because I'm excited to go hit this store. Okay, let's go get this day started. Real quick OOTD, got my fabric top on, crochet knit, my cutoff shorts that I did a while back. And did I not say I would be wearing them all the time? Guess who wears them all the time now? Like, wearing them to death. And then my 7 or 9 ballet flats in metallic. I love these. I absolutely love these. And I was a little nervous. It rained the other day and I was caught outside, and these bad boys did not get ruined. It was like a downpour too. Like, I was running to my car. I was so nervous. And yeah, they still look fantastic. So rainproof? I don't think so, but at least slightly waterproof and doing just fine. Hair is did and glossed, so I am very happy about that. It is raining quite a bit, if you couldn't already tell, so I am gonna make a mad dash for the store. I thankfully brought my umbrella with me this time. I actually don't think I'm gonna need it on my way in, but I'm afraid on my way out I'm gonna need it. So yeah, let's make a mad dash. She's shorts and she's a suit. Yes, please. This is so good. These are in like perfect condition, so I'm thinking they might go in my wardrobe. I don't know, man. You don't find shoes like that very often. Shut up. A second one, and this one's silk? Oh, she's got a little bit of a stain right there. I don't know if I want to deal with that. She's got shorts. Oh my goodness. Ooh, she's a good one. It is absolutely downpouring outside, so I am gonna curl up with a blanket and finish watching My Lady Jane, because so far I'm kind of digging it. It's like a little bit Princess Bride, which is kind of fun. At first I thought the comedy was gonna be not quite there and they were gonna flop, but the more and more I get into it, it's like some of it's laugh out loud. It's weird though. It is so weird, the fact that they took history like this and just flipped it completely upside down. Like, there's like magical mythical creatures in this, so legit none of it makes sense. Like, they replaced religion with these magical creatures.
because like religion and Jane Grey kind of went hand in hand with her death, but she doesn't even die. So, and those aren't even spoilers. So yeah, it's different, but it's funny. It's really funny. So anyways, I'm gonna go do this now. Hello. I'm leaning into my gloss a little bit more today, and I feel like it's worth it. It is worth every penny because it just kind of revived my hair. So the other day when I was at the thrift store, I ended up taking off so quickly that a lot of the stuff that I picked up originally, I ended up putting back. The weather, I just kept getting like more and more notifications saying that the weather was gonna get really gnarly. So I just kind of felt like I wanted to make sure that I was home before that like weather got really bad. One thing that's so different out here thrifting wise is everything is so spread out. Like I have to drive a lot farther to get to thrift stores. So to me, when the weather goes bad, I'm just like, oh, I don't want to be that far away from home. I ended up putting the Bally shoes back, which kind of bummed me out, but then also at the same time, I was just like, when have I ever thrifted shoes? I'm not much of a shoe thrifter, so it made sense for me not to pick that up. I ended up with, I think, 3 pieces to show you. One of them I'm keeping for myself, and then the other one was vintage, so I think I'm gonna put it in the shop. So this first piece is a Zara green button down, and it is so out of season. So not something I can wear right now, but I just thought the structure on it was so good. It's such a crisp shirt. It's very boxy too, which I really like that. I think I can wear this with my barrel jeans. I can wear this with like black trouser pants, you name it. I just felt like this would be something that I knew I would reach for in my wardrobe quite often. So it just made sense, but I like that it's so stiff. And I thought for sure it was brand new, like nobody's worn it, but the care tag has been cut out. So clearly somebody had it in their wardrobe. It just feels like it's like never been worn before. Like it's just so, I don't know, it's so stiff and crisp. I don't know though, I feel like I could do some monochromatic dressing too. Maybe some green shorts underneath. That's one of my biggest rules, is always thinking about how many different ways can I wear this? If you can do at least 3 looks, then it's worth putting into your wardrobe. And I've already come up with 3, and I feel like I could come up with 1 million more. So she's a keeper. I had to pull out my Western boots for this one. She is, you know, sometimes you just gotta go. What pulled me into this one specifically is the beading. If it didn't have the beading, I don't know if I would have picked it up. I think I probably would have passed on it. But the beading just gave it that extra life. Oh, she is stunning. If anybody's going to a Beyonce concert, might I recommend. Everything, the ruffles, the layers, the batwing. I might have to film a reel before I list this in the shop because she might deserve a moment on my Instagram feed too. This is so good. Okay, I filmed a reel and this was the final result. Working with that 3 color rule too. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Nobody call me out though on this, but these boots do not fit. I have to wear like 3 socks in order for them to fit me correctly. So sometimes you have pieces in your wardrobe that are strictly for styling. So I did pick up this book also that I so gracefully dropped at the thrift store, and I finished My Lady Jane. I gotta say, it's pretty funny. It's just different. So I don't know, if you're not into fantasy, I don't think I would recommend it because it's just bizarre. It's funny, it's got romance, it's got like Bridgerton-esque vibes. It's just magical and mythical, which is, you know, weird for history. Regardless, just fun, trashy, not historical nonsense. I also picked up that Missoni dress. I did grab that too. The lining on it though is pretty badly ruined, and I need to figure out something with that, so that's why I didn't show it, but fear not, I did pick up the Missoni. I was going through the footage that I filmed previously on my computer, and I was gonna start editing this vlog before I finished it, and I noticed in some of my makeup things that I've been filming lately, you can see so much of what looks like bald spots in my eyebrows. Like this eyebrow specifically is just like, it looks non-existent. And I had to laugh because one, I feel like I should just be like maybe a little bit more aware of that when I do these videos, but then I'm also like, no man, I signed on to this. Like I'm okay with showing all the good and bad angles, like whatever, who cares? It's technically not bald. And I don't know if anybody else has this issue, but like when I stress, I will sometimes lose hair. Years and years and years ago when I was going through like a really stressful time period, a lot of my eyebrow fell out, but then it grew back, but it grew back clear. It could have been a case of alopecia, but then it also could have just been a case of stress. It is okay when I use like brow gel, it makes it, you know, back to its normal color, but it is like white. It's completely white and it's way coarser than the rest of the hair. But anyways, I don't know, when I was watching that footage back, I was just like, that looks like I have no eyebrow. I think I'm gonna wrap up the vlog here though, after I just probably bored you to tears with my falling out eyebrow. Oh, the wonders and weirdness of vlogging. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new around here, I might have a couple extra videos for you right here and right here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.